Well, we now turn to the latest in the ongoing correctional officers' strikes, now past the 1-week mark. The officers continue to call for better working conditions, specifically when it comes to officer safety. Tonight, a number of Western New York lawmakers showed support for a resolution to back these officers during a town hall meeting in Marilla. 2 on Your Side's Andy Payton was there, and he has the details. Andy?
It's been the center of attention at almost every prison across the state. And tonight, once again here in Marilla.
I am just dumbfounded that this is even legal.
As for close to an hour.
When the inmates are running the asylum, it's not a good situation. Not a good situation at all.
Republican lawmaker after Republican lawmaker after Republican lawmaker.
It shouldn't be like this.
Took the mic to call for the New York State HALT Act to be repealed.
Albany created this debacle of public policy, not corrections officers.
The town of Marilla leading the charge, backing what correctional officers have expressed for the past week is their #1 ask to return to the job, proposing a resolution that calls for the state legislature to turn what is now a temporary pause on the HALT Act into a permanent one.
I retired in 2020.
Retired correctional officers like Edward Meyer explained to us tonight that the HALT Act, which was originally put in place to create more humane conditions for inmates, has instead handcuffed officers.
This HALT Act is horrible. It's just completely horrible.
Limiting the amount of time they can place a prisoner in solitary confinement from months to weeks. And from Edward's perspective, taking away their leverage when disciplining inmates and putting them at risk.
Everything is anti-law enforcement, pro-criminal. And it has been for years. It's been conditionally getting worse.
Let me be clear. The illegal actions being taken by a number of individuals is putting the entire state at risk.
But Governor Kathy Hochul today saying the greater risk is to the inmates.
Leaving them alone, unprotected, is not my definition of public safety.
And that the state will now be taking legal action against any officers that continue to spend their days across from the prisons instead of inside them. Now, Governor Hochul says that talks continued today, trying to reach some sort of agreement with the officers' union. This resolution, certainly one that Republicans think can get it there and are hoping with enough pressure from local government will be enough to result in that action. On Your Side in Marilla, Andy Payton, Channel 2 News.